Alrighty, now we're to the wax part. So here's the Sloan clear wax. It's the best wax on the market, I have to say. I like to take it out, especially when you're working with a dark color. That way you won't contaminate your brush with the paint and then put it back into the wax there. So I just take a little bit out. We do have the Sloan wax brushes. They're very fancy. And sure, why not? I'm going to use that. These are our workshop ones, so they're in a little better shape. So I'm going to take my wax brush. Doesn't matter which one you use. We also have a generic, which is beautiful too. I'm going to make sure I get wax on all the sides, but not heavy, as you can see. So people use way too much wax if you're sweating, you're working too hard. So I'm just going to apply the wax all over, and I'm going to take the brush and kind of turn it on an angle there, and I'm going to really push the wax around, go in different directions, because if you remember, Jan painted in all different directions, so I want to make sure I get the wax down into all the brush strokes. I like to get it on pretty consistent before I start to take it off. And remember, I didn't load up but one time for this space. And work in sections, so I would just do here and then I'd move around. Okay, so I think I got it pretty good, waxed. Then I'm gonna take a shop rag, shop cloth, paper towel. It's thicker than a regular paper towel, but you can also use, lint-free rags. So now I'm gonna take the excess wax off. So you can see it on my rag. So you want to flip your rag a lot, because if you don't, you're just moving the wax around and you're not taking the excess off. So that's pretty much it. And then you're going to feel that it's protected. It's not sticky. If your rag starts and stops like that, then you need to take off more. You need to apply a little more pressure. Now, you don't want to keep going, because what you're going to do is buff it. You want to wait for 24 hours for it to dry before you buff. And so I'm going to do one more coat. At this time, if I wanted to sand my edges, I would take the sandpaper and just kind of hit my hard edges right here. And whatever you take off, you have to put back on. So I'm gonna take the wax. Don't be concerned if it's white and chalky, because all that goes away when you apply the wax again. Take that off, and that's done. I mean, I would, of course, do the whole thing. I'm just showing you the distressing part. And there you go.